What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Michael Ray. Hey, Bower. Here with another TV series review. That's right, I'm getting a lot of reviews done today, as you can tell, because I'm wearing the same shirt. Many of you can't see it, but it's a Spider-Man. It's like a Evolution Spider-Man shirt. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So, what are we going to review? Well, we're going to review basically the first season of a show called Reacher. That's right, I finally got around to watching Reacher. It's been on my list for a while. I believe they have finished season 2, but I finally watched season 1. It was only 6 episodes, and I'm going to give you my thoughts right now. Please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of this channel for future and exclusive content. Hit the bell for notifications for when I go live. I do have merchandise down below. If you feel like checking it out, autographed photos and personal items and stuff like that I sell from my home. I have Cameos available if you'd like a birthday shout out, a hello, me to tell you some stories. I also have donation portals down below. You can find me on all my social medias for more content and more stuff, and God bless you. Hopefully by the end of the video, I've earned your subscription, your like, or your friendship. All right. I love political TV shows, war shows, CIA shows, stuff like that. I actually really do enjoy them. You know, back in the days, I was getting into West Wing, political dramas and stuff, and shows like The Newsroom, all made by the same writer for all of those. But and there's a lot of political thrillers. I just spoke about one called, I think it was called Jack Ryan or something like that, that starred, another actor that directed the movie If, that I did another review for a minute ago, or a day ago, whenever you're watching this. But I like that sort of stuff. I really, really do. And Reacher, I don't forget the name of the actor. So I got crazy glue all over my damn fingers. That's why my microphone's on its last leg. I got crazy glue in it, and I don't think it's going to work after this. I'm going to have to buy a new microphone. I don't know who it stars, but he's like a big built dude. He looks like the new action star they're trying to make. I believe he was like Aquaman in one of the CW TV shows back in the days, and I'm sure I watched every episode of. But it's a fun show. It's kind of like a detective show where all of a sudden he shows up in a town and there's a murder and he accidentally gets, arrested as if he did the murder, and we're not sure if he did it or what's going on. And I don't watch too many of these shows. I'm sure there's a lot of them on CBS or other channels like True Crime or whatever it might be, but it's kind of a mixture of everything, like FBI, CIA, political thriller, somebody that was in the Marines or the Navy or the Army. They're like an FBI agent as well, and in a small town. It's got like all these TV shows combined in that show, Reacher. And I enjoyed it. I really did. I was into it the whole way. But just to give some character development, it's written well, but it's written well enough for children to understand. It's written like for adults, but it's written like for adult children, so they can follow along like stupid people, possibly like me. I wish it had a little bit more of an educational rhyme and reason to it, but it didn't. But it didn't sound bad when they said it. You could understand it. But there were points where there's too much information, and then now all of a sudden, instead of getting one answer, you got 20 different more questions. And that's okay. But the main actor, he's just like a stoic Forrest Gump type character. But he's apparently so smart. He's so smart and attuned to everything, but every time they ask him a question, it's like a Forrest Gump answer. No, ma'am. Not happened. Couldn't have happened. I wasn't there. He looked through that rearview window. He walked over there. The guy got shot. Then another person entered the room. And then the detectives are next to him. So he's like a better detective than the detectives. But he's like a Forrest Gump brain action star. So it's interesting. Kind of bothered me how he's so dang smart, but he looks stupid. But I guess that's what they were going for, so it worked. It like bothered me, but it didn't. But I was along for the ride. I really was. I do believe at the end, the way they solved everything was too simple. You know, I was expecting some big conspiracy, which it was a conspiracy throughout, but it was always the same 7 people. And if you really look back and watch the first episode, all the 7 people that are involved are like into the first episode. So that goes to cliche, where you're like, I know it's him, I know it's her. And then throughout, you're like, maybe not. And then something else is revealed, and you're like, oh, maybe it is. And then something else, oh, maybe it's not. So it's kind of fun like that. But when they wrap it up in that cliche bowl, like every other project does, it kind of annoys you. And then it was all done in a small town, so they kept using the same locations to save money in a budget. And they kept going to the same restaurant. And I'm just like, this is really weird. Yeah. And they're trying to hide from people, but yet they're doing it in the same town or the town next door. And I'm just, it's really, it's like, if you guys are so smart, you're making stupid decisions. But they had to stay in that town. And then, long story short, you expect a big battle or action scene at the end or a big conspiracy to be revealed. And then, nope. It's exactly what you thought throughout. It might not have been the same person, but the actual conspiracy is pretty much exactly what you thought throughout. Or maybe not. But they kind of revealed it like in the second episode. So when episode 6 comes around, or 8 or whatever it was, and the conspiracy is revealed, you're like, if you're smart enough and put the clues together, you're like, I figured it out on episode 2 or 3. So I get mad when that happens. But a lot of people, they're like, oh, I didn't figure it out. That's what happened to me on the movie called Sixth Sense. I was watching that movie with Bruce Willis. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but go check it out. But I was watching that movie Sixth Sense in the theater, right? I was watching that movie. And everybody knows the ending. Everybody knows the ending. Oh, I see dead people. But here's what happened. Around this time, my brain was starting to develop and think it's smarter. And I was in the 3rd or 4th row watching the movie. Then there's a moment in the movie, I forget what scene it is, it might be 30 minutes into the movie, 40 minutes into the movie, not at the end, but like 30 minutes into the movie, where the little kid is in the hospital bed. Bruce Willis walks in the room, into the hospital room with the kid in the bed, and the kid picks up his covers, and he starts breathing cold air. When earlier in the movie, whenever he sees dead people, he said that the room gets cold and he gets scared. I picked up on that because they said it somewhere earlier in the movie. So when Bruce Willis walked in the hospital room or the bedroom, I forgot where it was, but he walks in the room and the kid, yes. I went, oh shit, Bruce Willis is dead. And I said it out loud. I said, oh, he's dead. He's one of the dead guys. I just said it out loud. And the people next to me, shh, shut up. Okay, but he's dead. He's scared. He's cold. Shut up, fat boy. All right, then the movie comes out and I see dead people. Oh, the whole audience. Oh, and then they reveal the Bruce Willis, the this, the that. They did the montage where they show how Bruce Willis was always never there. How he was dead, and the wife didn't see him. And the ring, and everybody. Oh my God! I'm sitting there. Okay, that was interesting, but I said that 30, 40 minutes ago. I didn't understand all the little events that happened, but I knew Bruce Willis was dead. So whatever. So that's to my kin. But the ending had the big action scene of Reacher of season 1, And it was like in a warehouse, and it seemed like it was from the 1980s. Those action movies that always get a big fight in a warehouse with fire, and they always stay in that little corner, and they do all the fighting within that little square block of the warehouse. Oh, they fall from the top, they do a little fighting, they go over here, they go over there, there's a bomb over here, there's a this. It's always in the same little warehouse. And there wasn't that great action scene, so I was just like, I didn't know where it was going. I mean, it was fun. I stayed for the whole ride, but it wasn't the best ride. Not too much was revealed or deceived. There wasn't any thought-provoking visualizations or camera angles or shots that made me go, ooh, that was interesting, the way that looked, or that outfit, or that clue, or this. With none of that. It was just like good. It's like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'd like to find out who that person is. Then, oh, we're going to have the action scene. Oh, the conspiracy is being revealed. Oh, we got the big fight. All right, they figured it out. On to season 2. So, that's my thoughts of Reacher. You guys let me know if you saw it. Please let me know your thoughts down below. I appreciate you guys for watching these reviews and these videos because this is my life. I know you guys probably want different videos, but right now this is kind of what I've been living, and I appreciate you guys for understanding, and this is what I love to do. Please let me know down below something that you think I should watch or review. Maybe I'll do so in the future. Ask me some questions about anything, and maybe in a future video I'm going to answer some of your guys' questions. And yeah, we'll get that going. Do me a favor, stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. And hate can't hurt happy, so try to be happy. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Have a beautiful day. Maybe I'll watch Reacher Season 2. But honestly, if it's the same thing as Season 1, I'm probably not sticking around for Season 3. It's just one of those series. And people are going to kill me for this. That's kind of like Seinfeld. I watched Season 1 and 2 of Seinfeld, and I didn't like it. I gave up. Same thing as The Office. I watched Season 1 of The Office and Season 2, and I gave up. It just didn't keep me interested. But shows like Parks and Rec did, I loved every minute of it. Community, I loved every minute of it. Now I'm watching Brooklyn 99, and I think I'm 5 episodes in, and I'm enjoying it so far. But it's funny how certain things, they hit your fancy, they don't hit mine. Let me know your thoughts on this show, Reacher, down below, and I'll see you on another video.